Most people in their lifetime will have an experience or two with someone who deals with substance abuse. A lot of the times, we will know people around us that we care about that will get tangled up in a variety of substances, but we simply don't know how to help them. According to the NSDUH, the National Survey on Drug Use and Health, in 2014, 21.5 million American adults faced a substance abuse disorder. Everyone thinks that there is no way to make an addict get help, when in fact there is. Casey's Law is the help that a lot of people need, but most people don't know about. The NSDUH backs this up by reporting that only 10.9% of the people who needed treatment in a facility for substance abuse received it in 2013. This can either be because they simply don't want help or because that nobody knew how to give them the help they needed. First, I'm going to give an overview of Casey's Law. Second, the process of filing Casey's Law on someone. And finally, the cost of undergoing Casey's Law. So what is Casey's Law? Casey's Law was put into place in 2004 and was inspired by the death of Matthew Casey Wethington, who died of a heroin dose at the young age of 23. According to reporters from the Center for Disease Control, in 2016, 63,632 Americans died of drug overdose. Addiction is a treatable disease if help is given, and this law was put into place so people can get the required help. It doesn't have to be a fatal disease, but without the required help, it quickly becomes one. The law is for anyone to file on someone that they care about for involuntary treatment. Since the substance is impairing their judgment, they don't realize that they need the help, which requires the involuntary treatment to force them into a facility. Using Casey's Law is a way to intervene in the addict's life and get them the help that they finally need, whether they want it or not. There are several myths about Casey's Law that need to be addressed. A lot of people think that you have to hire a lawyer, but actually a prosecutor from your local county attorney's office will represent you when you go to court. Another myth is that forced treatment can't work for addiction and that you have to want the help. But research indicates that a person that is forced into treatment by the justice system is just as likely to receive the help and do as well as one who enters voluntarily. The last myth to be addressed is that there is no recourse if the addict leaves treatment. But if the addict does leave treatment, the judge can order the addict back to court where they will undergo a hearing to determine if they failed to follow orders. It is then at the judge's discretion to send them either back to treatment or to jail. So, how does the whole process of filing Casey's Law work? To start off, you have to download the form off of caseyslaw.org and fill out the petition. It is then filed with the circuit clerk in your specific county. The next big step is that the court will review the petition and decide if they need to order the treatment for the person being petitioned. Then, if they think that the treatment is needed, the court will order the person being petitioned for to be evaluated by 2 different doctors. They must see a medical doctor and a psychiatrist or drug counselor. The hearing will be set up within 14 days, and then the court will decide if they should get treatment or not. If it is decided that they do need treatment, they can be ordered to a facility for up to 365 days, but it can also be as little as 30 days. So, how much does Casey's Law cost? The person that files the petition is the person that is also responsible for the cost of the treatment. People should not be discouraged by this though, because there are free facilities that they can go to, and there's also organizations to help with funding. One organization is SPARK, Special People Advocating Recovery Kentucky. SPARK is there to assist families in filing Casey's Law. SPARK also assists in finding the right facilities for each individual addict to go to for treatment. So, in conclusion, in order to get the people you need help, it sometimes requires involuntary treatment. Casey's Law is the way to help in many cases and give your loved ones the help that they really need. If you think Casey's Law is right for you and your loved ones, then talk to your local county officials to get their help filing. Don't be afraid to step up and help get that help for the addicts that they need.